Well, my daddy left home when I was 3. He didn't leave much to Ma and me. Just this old guitar and an empty bottle of blue. Now I don't blame him because he ran and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left, he went and named me Sue. Well, he must have thought it was quite a joke. Got lots of laughs from lots of folks. Seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some gal would giggle and I'd get red. Some guy would laugh and I'd bust his head. I tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean. My fists got hard, my wits got keen. I roamed from town to town to hide my shame. Then I made me a vow to the moon and stars. I'd search the honky-tonks and bars, kill that man that gave me that awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg in mid-July. I just hit town and my throat was dry. I thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. At an old saloon on the street of mud, there at the table, dealing stud, sat the dirty mangy dog that named me Sue. Well, I knew that snake was my own sweet dad from a warm round picture that my mother had. I knew that scar on his cheek and his evil eye. He was big and bent and gray and old. I looked at him and my blood ran cold and I said, "My name is Sue. How do you do? Now you gonna die." Yeah, that's what I told him. Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes and he went down, but to my surprise, came up with a knife and cut a piece of my ear. But I busted a chair right across his teeth and we crashed through the wall into the street, kicking and gouging in the mud and the blood and the beer. I tell you, I fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. I heard him laugh and I heard him cussing. He went for his gun and I pulled mine first. And he stood there looking at me and I saw him smile. And he said, "Son, this world is rough, and if a man's gonna make it, he's gotta be tough." And I knew I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I gave you that name and I said adios. I knew you'd have to get tough or die. And it's that name that helped you make you strong. Yeah. He said, "You just fought one hell of a fight, and I know you hate me and you got the right to kill me now. I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in your guts and spitting guy, because I'm the son of a that named you Sue." Yeah, what could I do? What could I do? And I got all choked up and I threw down my gun. I called him my pa, he called me his son. Came away with a different point of view. And I think about him now and then, every time I try, every time I win. And if I ever have a son, I think I'm gonna call him Jorge, Pancho, Billy, or I don't know, anything but Sue. I still hate that name.